Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, respected guests and fellow students. Today, I, Anna, from Sekolah Citra, Kasih, dan Bosco, Pondok, Indah, grade 10, will be discussing about whether or not we are ready to become a developed country. I'm sure when you hear me say ready to become a developed country, you're confused about what it means to be ready. When we assess the readiness of a country's development, we need to take in various factors, such as economic growth, infrastructure and development, education, government, and also social equality. The first thing you think about when you think about developed country is usually money, economy. So how is Indonesia doing in that regard? Indonesia has shown promising growth in these recent years with a large youthful population, abundant natural resources, and also an increasing investment opportunities. These all make for a good foundation for economic growth, but there are still challenges such as income inequality and unemployment that needs to be sorted out first. The unemployment rate in Indonesia is still 5.49%, and it doesn't seem like a big number, but considering the amount of citizens there are in Indonesia, it's not a small amount. Then there's the matter of education. The education system in Indonesia has been doing much better lately. The literacy rate in Indonesia has now reached 99.76%, which is much better than in recent years. But there are still some improvements that need to be done, such as communities that still find it hard to access the education system. Then there's also the matter of the government. Now, it's not a new thing to talk about corruption in this country. It's become so common that it's become jokes now. But corruption creates a strain in the relationship between the people and the government. It creates distrust, and we can't build a forward country if we don't have a good relationship in the country. Last but not least is social equality. When it comes to social equality, Indonesia has some good aspects going, such as poverty reduction, healthcare access, and social protection. But there's also some aspects that still need to be worked on, such as social inclusivity, gender equality, and also the protection of marginalized groups. Now, I'm sure when you hear about gender equality, you're thinking about, women and men should have both equal opportunities. And yes, that is true. But there is still some parts of Indonesia that are more to the conservative side and still haven't acknowledged that fact. But we need to learn to grow and accept new information and new knowledge and want to be able to grow if we want to become a developed country. We can't just be stuck with this one mindset and keep it with us forever. We have to learn to grow, we have to learn to accept new things, we have to learn from others. So that's how we can become a developed country. Now, when we talk about the readiness of becoming a developed country, do you think Indonesia is ready yet? In my opinion, we're not. We still have many things we have to work on and many things we can improve on. But we still have had a great improvement from these recent years, and that means that we are on the way to becoming a developed country. When we become ready for that, when we become a developed country, that's when we're going to be ready for that. That's all for my speech. Thank you for listening.